So you guys have a set amount of funds that you have to deal with. And so by going through this GMP method, you're ensuring that you're staying within that envelope. Is that the reason why it's so important?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way a bond works, they have a defined total cost. So the what the voters approved was the $2.44 billion for Austin Pitt School District's bond program. And during the communications related to that bond program, throughout all of 2022, the district is communicating through a bond book, and that bond book has general cost by project and a definition of scope as well. So all of these projects that are getting really large construction investments, that construction investment is defined within the bond book by that project sheet. So we call that a fact sheet. And within that total cost, within that bond book for that specific project, there's a construction cost embedded to that. They're not letting the voters see the full detail. It's usually just the total project cost, but there is a project construction budget that led them to that total project cost because you have to also consider the soft costs, things like program managers. They need to pay for program managers, so that cost is distributed across all the different projects. They also hire staff that are bond funded. So there's a lot of dollars that go into that total project cost, not even just what's going to go into that specific project, but even things that go across the entire bond program. And within that is a project construction budget. And that guaranteed maximum price is should be in alignment with that project construction budget. And often, because of what we're going through in this market, it's actually a little bit higher.
Mm.
But what it allows the district to understand is what are the costs turning out to be, and they can start tracking that across their entire bond program and start thinking through strategies to handle overages across so many different projects.
I do not envy the task of this right now because of a lot of the material prices and all of the other fluctuations that we have going on in the marketplace right now. Nailing down a GMP has to be extremely difficult, especially considering the duration of some of these projects has to be, I'm sure it varies a lot, but has that been difficult? Yeah, years. Has that been super difficult for you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. It is very, very challenging. We're also doing this across 24 projects, all of which are concurrent. So right now we have I believe it's 13 projects in construction and 4 that are in the construction document phase. And all of those will be in construction within the next few months.
Hmm.
It's a huge effort. What really helps with that effort is the cost estimates that we receive at each design phase, because the district and ourselves are getting an understanding of, well, where are we in alignment with that project construction budget, and the district can at every single design phase make pretty tough decisions of should we look at reducing scope, what are the cost value options that the general contractor is recommending, and how can we align what we're seeing as the cost better to budget. So guaranteed maximum price shouldn't be a surprise to anyone unless you have a bid bust. And a guaranteed maximum price document can either be based on estimated cost prior to bid, or it can be communicating true cost post bid.